When in the rabbit market, the size of your rabbits are going to be key when it comes to the amount of meat that you can harvest from each of your rabbits. So making sure that you're raising rabbits on your farm that grow very fast and gain a lot of weight within a short time is going to be key if at all you're raising your rabbits for meat production. So guys, this is very key. If your main objective for starting a rabbit farm is to produce rabbit meat, you will need rabbits that can be able to grow fast and be able to gain a lot of weight within a shortest time possible. So guys, in this video, I'm going to be discussing the number of ways you can use to be able to achieve this. And I can assure you that if you take a keen interest in these key points that we shall be discussing in this video, your rabbits will be able to gain a lot of weight within a short period of time, and you'll be able to harvest a lot of meat from your rabbits. So guys, if you're raising your rabbits for meat and you want to harvest the maximum amount of meat from your rabbits, the first thing you're going to consider is the type of breeds that you're rearing on your farm. So now guys, from experience, I can tell you this, that if you're rearing local breeds on your farm, you will not be able to harvest much meat from these rabbits. Local breeds tend to be small in size, and also they don't gain a lot of weight. These local breeds are going to eat a lot of your feeds, but they will not be able to convert these feeds into body weight. Local breeds tend to remain small over a long period of time. So if you're looking at rearing your rabbits for meat production, then you should not consider rearing local breeds. It is going to make it hard for you to be able to succeed if you're rearing local breeds for meat production. You're going to invest in a lot of money, you're going to put in a lot of feeds, but these breeds will not gain much weight. And remember, when it comes to meat production, weight is everything. You have to make sure that your rabbits are able to gain as much weight as possible in a shortest time possible. So the only advice, guys, I have for you here is you have to keep away from rearing local breeds if you are into meat production. Make sure that you're rearing crossed breeds. These are purely bred breeds, and these will be able to give you a lot of meat within a shortest time possible and with the least amount of feeds. So breeds like the checkered giant, American chinchilla, the New Zealand white are good breeds to rear when you're looking at producing rabbit meat. These breeds will be able to grow fast, they will gain a lot of weight within a short period of time, and their feed conversion rate is extremely high. These rabbit breeds are able to convert the feeds that you're giving them to body weight within a short period of time. And this is also crucial when it comes to managing of costs on your farm, in that your rabbits are maximally using the feeds that you're giving them to gain body weight. And remember, this body weight is going to translate to harvesting a lot of meat from these rabbits. So make sure that you're raising the right breeds on your farm. Make sure that you run away from these local breeds, as it is going to take you a lot of time to be able to grow these local breeds to the point where they are able to supply you with a considerate amount of rabbit meat. So make sure that you're raising these purely bred breeds. And remember, I've given you a sneak peek of these breeds. You can rear the checkered giants, American chinchilla, the New Zealand whites. These are good breeds that are known for their quality meat production, but also these breeds are large in size, so they are able to provide you with a good amount of rabbit meat. Then the other thing you're going to look at if you're raising your rabbits for meat production and you want them to grow fast, you're going to look at your nutrition on your farm. Now, nutrition is very key when it comes to rabbit growth. The feeds you're feeding your rabbits are going to determine how your rabbits grow, how fast your rabbits are growing on the farm, and how big your rabbits can become on your farm. So make sure that you're feeding your rabbits on the right feeds. Make sure that you have a good combination of different feeds, and make sure that you have also a feeding schedule on your farm, and make sure that that schedule is followed up to the dot. Don't fluctuate from your schedule a lot of time, as this is going to also affect the growth of your rabbits. So the only advice I can give you here on the rabbit nutrition is make sure that you're giving your rabbits hay. Hay is a very crucial component when it comes to rabbit diet. So here we have different kinds of hay that you can give your rabbits. You can give them Timothy hay. You can also give them orchard grass. There are different kinds of rabbit hay that you can give your rabbits, but any hay will be good for your rabbits. Remember, your rabbit diet should be 80% of hay. Hay is very crucial when it comes to rabbit diet, in that it is going to sort out the digestive system of your rabbits. Then it will also assist when it comes to the dental health of your rabbits. Remember, when you are having issues when it comes to the dental health of your rabbits on the farm, it means your rabbits are not going to be able to feed very well. And this can come in different ways. Maybe the teeth of your rabbits are overgrown, and then your rabbits are finding it hard to feed. This is going to significantly impact on the growth of your rabbits on the farm. And if you are into the rabbit meat production, then this is going to tremendously affect the production of rabbit meat on your farm. Make sure that hay dominates the rabbit diet on your farm. Remember also, hay is going to be very crucial when it comes to building of the muscles of these rabbits. So hay is a very crucial component when it comes to rabbit diet. But make sure that you're supplementing this hay with other feeds. For us here on our farm, we supplement hay with mash, and this is generally chicken mash. Then we also feed our rabbits on some leafy green grass that we just pick from our garden. Then when it comes to the cost of feeding, this hay can be made locally home. For us here, we sometimes make our hay from home. So we cut this grass from our garden, then we are able to dry them. But make sure that you're not drying this hay within direct sunlight. Put them in your structure and let them dry at their own pace. This is going to save you a lot of money, and it is going to be able to reduce the costs on the farm. So nutrition is going to be key when it comes to the growth of your rabbits on the farm. Make sure that your nutrition is on point. Make sure that you have a feeding schedule on your farm, and this schedule is being followed up to the dot. Then guys, the other issue that you're going to look at if you want your rabbits to grow a bit fast is going to be the hygiene on your farm. So make sure that you have proper hygiene on your farm. Make sure that your farm is clean and your cages for your rabbits are regularly cleaned, as proper hygiene on the farm is going to control diseases and pests on your farm. So if your farm is regularly clean, you're going to eliminate issues like parasites on your farm, diseases like diarrhea on your farm. And remember, when your rabbits are sick, they are not going to be able to grow fast, and they are not going to gain weight. So if you're into meat production, make sure that the hygiene on the farm is on point. And this can be made easier by implementing a proper self-cleaning cages on your farm. So you can build your cages using a wire mesh. Building your cages using a wire mesh helps you in cleaning of these cages, in that these cages will be able to self-clean themselves, in that the rabbit droppings and the rabbit urine will just fall through the wire mesh. Then this can be collected below your cages. Then also building your cages using a wire mesh is going to ensure that there is free flow of air in and out of your structure. Remember, rabbit urine is highly corrosive. So if there is no free flow of air in and out of your structure, this can cause you problems on your farm. So make sure that there is that free flow of air in and out of your cages. Then the other thing you're going to look at is going to be the water system on your farm. Remember, rabbits need to be hydrated all the time. And remember, water makes a significant proportion of body weight of the rabbits. So make sure that your rabbits are always hydrated. And to facilitate this, you will need to install a water system on your farm. For us here on our farm, we have been able to install an automated water system that ensures that our rabbits have access to clean water all the time. As you can see here, we have been able to implement the nipple system on our farm, and the rabbit just has to touch the top of this nipple, then the water will flow. So make sure that the water you're providing to your rabbits is clean, safe water. Do not give your rabbits the water that is not safe and clean, because this is also going to cause you a lot of issues and it will not make your rabbits grow very fast. So make sure that your rabbits have access to clean, safe water all the time. Then guys, the other aspect you're going to look at is having a disease management program on your farm. So make sure that you have a system or a mechanism on your farm that will be able to identify the rabbits that are sick so that you can accord them the proper treatment early enough. So make sure that guys, you regularly check on your rabbits, carry out health checks on your farm, identify the rabbits that are sick, then be able to treat them when it is still early. For us here on our farm, we have a sick bay for our rabbits. We have isolated some cages where we put our sick rabbits. So we are able to isolate these rabbits from the healthy rabbits. And this has helped us be able to manage or control these diseases on our farm. Remember, when these rabbits are sick and you leave them with the healthy rabbits, they can be able to spread these diseases onto your rabbits that are not sick. So make sure that you are able to spot out these rabbits that are sick, isolate them, and be able to treat them in this isolated area. Then when they are well, then you can be able to put them back to your cages where your healthy rabbits are. Remember, rabbits that are sick are not going to be able to gain weight. They are not going to be able to grow fast. So if you want your rabbits to gain weight and grow fast, you have to make sure that your rabbits are healthy. They are not sick. So treating these rabbits when they get sick early enough is going to be crucial when it comes to maintaining the health of your rabbits on your farm. And if this is done properly, this can be one of the game changers when it comes to rabbit meat production on your farm. In that your rabbits are healthy, they are feeding well, they are gaining weight in a shortest time possible, and then also you are not losing a lot of rabbits to these diseases. So this is going to be very significant if you are into rabbit meat production. And also remember that if you want to produce good quality meat from your rabbits, these rabbits will need to be healthy. So make sure that you have created this mechanism on your farm, and I can promise you, you will be able to produce a lot of meat from these rabbits on your farm. Then the other aspect that you're going to look at is going to be your housing on your farm. So guys, make sure that you have good, well ventilated structures on your farm. Make sure that your rabbit living area is spacious enough. If you're using cages, make sure that your cages are spacious enough. Do not overcrowd these cages, because overcrowding is also going to cause you a lot of issues and it will significantly impact on the growth of your rabbits. Remember, rabbits are social animals, so they need enough space to be able to move around and exercise. Remember, exercising is going to be crucial for your rabbits. Make sure that your rabbit cages are spacious enough. Your rabbits are able to move around and exercise. So for us here on our farm, we majorly house a maximum of 2 to 3 rabbits in a single cage. Remember also, overcrowding of your rabbits in a single cage can also be a problem when it comes to disease prevention. In that, if one of those rabbits is sick, it is going to spread that disease to a good number of your rabbits. So make sure that you're controlling the numbers of rabbits that you can house in a single cage. So guys, these are some of the ways that you can implement on your farm if you want your rabbits to grow fast and gain a lot of weight within a shortest time possible. So guys, remember, what may be hindering the growth of your rabbits or the gaining of weight may be a combination of different kinds of factors. So make sure that you have done a holistic approach of these factors, and I can assure you that guys, your rabbits will be able to gain weight and grow fast within a shortest time possible. So remember, if you are into rabbit meat production, the size of your rabbits and the growth rate of your rabbits is going to highly determine the success of your rabbit farm. You should be able to rear the breeds that grow very fast and gain a lot of weight within a shortest time possible. Make sure that you stay away from rearing local breeds. Make sure that you're feeding your rabbits the right feeds and also you have provided the right and comfortable environment for these rabbits to be able to stay in. And I can assure you, with this, you will be able to grow your rabbits within a short period of time and be able to harvest a lot of meat from your rabbits. So guys, if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like and share this video. And if you have any other question about this topic, please leave it in the comment section below. And also, if you have any other topic that you would love us to cover on our channel, please drop that topic within our comment section below. And as always guys, I'll see you in the next video.